I'll tell you that. That is absolutely phenomenal. And we welcome you to the fold. G'day, my name's Jeff Cowan. We're now into your home environment, taking care of you. If you go for a swim in a chlorinated pool, what do? We have a shower afterwards. Why? Because we don't like the chlorinated water on us. We don't like the fragrance of it. Well, get ready for this. This shower head, in your choice right now, with the flexible hose or the fixed head, from Clean and Pure, is going to be removing the chlorine, the chemicals, the nasties, the smells from the water that's coming out of your faucet. So right now, for $29.95, you can get the fixed head. For $39.95, this is by far the best deal I've ever seen. $39.95, it is guaranteed up to 10,000 gallons. It is truly remarkable. We're going to be showing you here because this is one of the things when it comes to having that shower first thing in the morning after your coffee. You want to make sure that you're cleansed and you don't smell of nasty chlorine. Let me introduce you. G'day, welcome.
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good morning, all.
This is amazing.
You are so right. I mean, when we go for a swim, one of the first things we do afterwards, take a shower. To get that chlorine away from us. Anyhow, how many times have you stepped out of your shower and after you would towel off, your skin would be super dry and taut and tight? But wait a minute, you just got out of the shower, right? Well, the reason why it's so dry is because the chlorine in your shower is robbing you of all of the hydration. It's robbing you of the moisture in your skin. Now, the Clean and Pure water filter is the longest running product here at HSN. So I went to the scientists and the research people at Clean and Pure, and I said, you know, we get rid of the chlorine in our drinking water. How about the shower? It's just as important. We don't want to shower in chlorine either. So what they put together was a one-of-a-kind shower head, shower filter that's unlike anything else out there, and that's what we have for you here today. And as Jeff pointed out, we have a choice for you, the wall-mounted or the handheld. The wall-mounted, I think we are just about sold out on.
Fewer than 100 left.
And by the way, I just switched to the handle one, you know, the handheld. Yeah. And I absolutely love it because you can put the water, you can put the pressure exactly where you need it. But when you're finished, you can also, you know, use it on the tile and clean the tile in the shower.
Here's a question. What about installation? Do I need to get a plumber in?
No, not at all, Jeff. Not at all. You just unscrew the existing part of your shower and then you screw this on and that's it. It has 5 different settings to it, all right? Now, I like I like a real strong shower. You're going to get that with this without any problem whatsoever. Let me go through all the settings. There you have the regular mode.
Oh, wow.
All right. And let me just move to the next one. There you have a little massage action, which is nice with the pulsation.
I like that.
Yeah. Then you have the combination. Then you go back. There it is, strong once again. But look at that. That's the standard. And then you're going to get a combination here, okay, with it as well. So you get all the different settings. Now, there's something else about this shower that separates it from everything else. This is the only shower head on the market that is certified by NSF. Now, why is that important? What NSF really handles the water levels here in this country. They set the standards for water. So to have a shower head that's NSF certified just takes it to a whole other level. So you are getting something that's so unique. But once again, you never have to worry anymore when you come out of the shower, your skin feeling tight and taut and dry, and you have to lap on the moisturizers. You're not going to have to do that anymore because the chlorine is going to take. Now let me show you how this works, because here is the wall-mounted shower head itself. And let me just open it up for you. There on the inside, that is the cartridge. Now in there happens to be KDF, which is a special electrochemical process. And what I did was ground that up. And let me just show you right here. The water that you see in this beaker, we know there's chlorine in that water, okay? We know for sure there's chlorine. Let me take a little bit of the KDF, and that's what's going to be in your shower head.
So basically that pink coloration we're seeing right there is indicating that the chlorine's in the water.
Just like you would put in your pool to test it, okay?
Yep.
Now watch what happens.
Whoa.
Going, and it's gone. Just that. As a matter of fact, let me share that with you once again, because it just happened so quickly. Once again, there's the KDF right there. I'm going to put it in here. And that's why we say when you take a shower now, you don't have to worry about the chlorine. You don't have to worry about anything robbing the moisturization from your skin. You're going to have that hydration. You don't have to lap on all of the moisturizers or anything. Look at the difference that we're talking about, Jeff. Is that amazing?
Look, and you know one thing, I was reading the reviews on here, Bob, and I was saying, yeah, this is coast to coast.
Exactly.
People are talking about this with their hard water, with their chlorinated water, and what a massive difference this has been making to them. $29.95 for the fixed head, $29.95 fixed head, but Ken, go ahead and do the upgrade. Do the upgrade for $39.95. We're talking up to 10,000 gallons. When you turn on the heat, this is one of the other things I've noticed as well. When you turn on the hot water, what happens? Those fragrances of the chemicals, the chlorine and things, they're permeated. They really do, they're intensified.
Right,
so when you're having a hot shower, you get out of the shower and suddenly you think, hang on, smells like I've been in a pool.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And what we end up doing, we put on a lot of the moisturizers, right? And moisturizers are very good for our skin, no question about that. But why? You just come out of a shower, why is your skin feeling so dry? It's because the chlorine is robbing your skin of all that moisture. Now, the handheld, I was mentioning to Jeff a moment ago, I just switched to this one myself. I had the wall mounted for a while, and then I just switched to the handheld, and I absolutely love this because what you can do, and what I do after the shower is over, I kind of clean my tile, all right? I clean the tile so I have a nice clean shower the next time, so you can do that. But this gives you the versatility. This gives you the ability to focus that water wherever you want to. Now, not only are we talking about the skin, but we're also talking about your hair. How many times does your hair feel brittle after a shower, after you dried and everything? Once again, the chlorine robbing the moisture from our skin, but also robbing the moisture from our hair and the hydration. So if you want your hair to be more manageable, really give this a try, folks.
I tell you what, this reminds me of when you got that itch. You know what I mean? I'm not talking the itchy feeling that you feel after getting out of a chlorine pill. I'm talking about that itch at the back. So now you've got to be, you're like, oh, just there, right there. Now, with the versatility and flexibility of this, I can get to the perfect spot. And I've got the versatility to be able to change without changing the pressure. Don't get me wrong. You're going to be removing the chemicals, removing the chlorine from there, and still getting the pressure out of here and getting that perfect pressure every single time. But maybe you're a bottle blonde. Maybe you avoid swimming in the pool for that very reason because of the discoloration you get after swimming in the pool. Is it the same with the water that's coming out of your shower? 10,000 gallons. Think about that, Bob. That's a lot of water.
Oh, that's a lot of water.
That's a lot of, there's far more than what we've got here.
Exactly. And it's going to last you a long, long time. This is for the entire family. Now, once again, the difference, because I was out looking around in shower heads and everything, they are so expensive out in the market. And they don't do anything near to what we have for you right now. They're certainly not NSF certified, no doubt about that. They certainly don't take the chlorine out of your water. So you're getting a great multifunctional shower head, but you're also getting that filter. You're getting the filter that's going to take that chlorine. We don't want to bathe in chlorine. It doesn't make sense, right? Well, now you don't have to. And once again, here's the wall-mounted version. I know we just have a couple of those remaining.
40 remaining.
That's it?
40.
Okay,
that's
40.
it.
All right. So, and there's the filter right there. And all you do, you take that cartridge out. Once again, as Jeff pointed out, this is going to last you 10,000 gallons worth of water. So depending on how many times you shower, that's going to be 6-7 months, something like that. So you simply put that back in and you're ready to go. But here's the benefit of using something like this. Once again, the water in this beaker, the pink in this water, means there's chlorine in this water. We know that for sure. So what I did, I took one of the filters just like that, and I went inside, I cut it in half, and I ground up the KDF. That's that special electrochemical process. That's what balances it.
You need to come and see this. If you're out of the room, you need to come out and see how quickly, because this happens really quick.
And I'm going to put very little in there. Very little, but watch. The chlorine is going, and it is gone. And what that means is that whenever you turn that shower on, you're never again going to have to worry about the chlorine. You're never again going to have to worry about feeling so dry when you come out of the shower. Now think about it for a second. Wait a minute. Why am I feeling so dry? I was just all wet. Now my skin feels dry. Something happened. It sure did. It was the chlorine in the water that is robbing your skin of that moisture. Here's the hand. I tell you, I'm in love with this.
You know,
handheld.
we're talking about the largest organ of the body. Okay,
Yeah,
the skin. The skin is the largest organ of the body. Now, Serious Skincare, Pride, Elise, Lancome, all our beautiful brands that we have here in skincare, what do they talk about? Hydration. Hydration, hydration, hydration. Moisture. We go in the shower, we're wet, we come out and dry ourselves, and then our skin feels parched.
Yeah.
It feels dry. Now, it could very well be the amount of chlorine that is in your water, and it's out of your control. You can't do anything about it. It's the water that comes through your taps. But now you do have control. Now you do have control because this is now going to be removing that chlorine from that water. Exactly. So not only the fragrance, not only the smell, but more importantly, when we talk about that hydration of your skin, the largest organ of the body, this is going to be removing that out of the water.
No question about it, Jeff. And what we do to kind of, rectify the situation is we start using a lot of the moisturizers, and that ends up costing a lot of money.
Right.
So this is about saving your skin, saving your hair, saving money as well. And there's the handheld variant. Now look at the power right down here. I don't know if we can get a shot.
Yeah, because you're not reducing the power. That's one of the things people say, oh, hang on. You know what? If anything, it'll actually probably increase that intensity of the water that's coming out, because there's nothing worse than getting under a dribbly old shower head, right?
Exactly. Oh, you don't want that.
No, you don't want. No,
you have to run around to get wet.
You have to run around from place to place. Now you can completely adapt this too. There are several settings on here, so you get the perfect.
There you go.
Perfect pressure. Yep. The perfect design, if you like. Got a massage setting on this as well. $39.95 on there. You got the flex pay that's also included in this one. The wall mount right now, we have under a dozen remaining, about 2 dozen left. That is it, and it will go. One flex pay. You don't need a plumber to install this. This is done so easily. Just go ahead and take off your shower head, put this on, and all of a sudden, and everything's built in. So you got that filter that's going to take up to 10,000 gallons, removing the chlorine from the water. Do you have hard water in your area? If you look at the reviews, by the way, 84 perfect 5 out of 5-star reviews. Across the country, people are talking about the chlorinated water, the hard water. The biggest disappointment was they didn't use it earlier. Hydration, hydration, hydration. That doesn't equal chlorine. You take the chlorine out, and you get that hydration back.
Exactly. And once again, as Jeff just pointed out, it is so easy to change out the filter. Here is the filter itself with 5 separate settings, and then on the inside, that's the filter. Okay, there it is right there. That is loaded with what's called KDF, which is a special electrochemical process. That's the KDF all ground up right there. So I'm going to show you once again the power and the benefit of using the shower head without the chlorine. You don't want chlorine in your water? No way. We don't drink chlorine. Why should we bathe in chlorine? Take a look at the beaker once again, please. The pink in this water means we know there's chlorine in this water. No doubt about it. So I'm taking a little bit of the KDF, very, very simple, very little, and I'm putting it in. So imagine being in your shower, turning that shower on, and the water comes out. It doesn't have any chlorine, doesn't have any bad stuff in it whatsoever. Clean as can be, and you're going to come out of the shower and you're going to feel great. You're going to feel invigorated, rejuvenated, but your skin is going to feel nice and soft.
Bob, I've got
nice and supple.
Sorry, mate, I've got a major update for you right now.
Ready.
We have fewer than 1,000 units for the entire country. Now, I know here in Pinellas County, where we're broadcasting from, I guarantee you've got more than 1,000 households that would want one of these. Right now, I have under 20 remaining in the single head, and of course, for $39.95, you can get the hose. Remember, you're not talking about going ahead and having to get a plumber. There's fewer than 1,000 of these now remaining. One flex pay, our unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee, 10,000 gallons of water coming out crystal clear, chlorine-free. Think about that. When you go for a swim in the local pool, right, or in your own pool, you have a chlorinated pool, what do? We get out, we have a shower. Why? Because we don't want the fragrance of chlorine on us. We don't want the chlorine on our skin.
Right.
or in their hair,
right. And
right?
it just makes sense.
It does make sense.
It just makes sense. And once again, the Clean and Pure water filter is the longest running product here at HSN. And we talk about how we don't want to drink water with chlorine in it, obviously. So when I went to the research scientists at Paragon and said, you know what, let's take the same technology in our water filter, our drinking filter, and let's put it in the shower. And that's what they did. Took us a while to be able to come up with it, but we were able to do it. And then add to it 5 settings. Add to it the certification from the NSF, which is not easy to do, and it shouldn't be easy because this is what protects us. So this is all NSF certified. It's the only shower head I've ever seen on the market that has that NSF certification. But see, the handheld gives you that versatility. You know, if you want that pressure in the back of the neck, you can get to it easily. It gives you total accessibility with that handheld. And then when you're finished taking the shower, if you just want to rinse the wall of the shower and the tile in the shower, you can do that without any difficulty whatsoever. So you have a nice clean shower when you come in for the next time. And the price on this, I mean, we're looking, what are we looking at,
$40.
$40?
$40
For something like this, so advanced?
I mean, even without the fact that it can remove the chlorine from the water for up to 10,000 gallons for $40 is an amazing offer. To now have the added benefit of the fact that it's going to be removing that chlorine from the water. I mentioned before, when you turn on the hot water in your shower, most of us have a hot shower, right? First thing in the morning, last thing at night. It's one of the best things we love to do. But then you have that fragrance. You have the smell of chlorine, not just whilst you're in the shower, but then when you get out. And we have no control of that, right? I mean, this is the water that's coming out of our faucets. That's the water that's coming, that's being supplied. And obviously the chlorine's been added for obviously safety reasons, but at the end of the day, we don't want it on our skin. We don't want it in our hair. This is a way to be able to remove it from the water that is coming out of your shower. For you, for your loved ones, for your guest bedroom. Maybe you've got a couple of bathrooms.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah,
$39.95, set it all up.
Yeah.
We've got 1 minute remaining.
1 minute,
We are
okay.
under 800 now left. Well done,
wow,
everyone.
I mean, do not miss out. Your hair will thank you, your body will thank you, you will thank yourself, my friends, for doing this. The key happens to be right here. One-of-a-kind cartridge. Technologically advanced. You find it only in this shower filter, the only one anywhere in the world, because it's got the KDF in there. Here's the demonstration once again. The pink in the water means there's chlorine in that water. I'm going to take some of the KDF, put it in there. I've just turned the shower on. Look what? I've turned a shower on without any chlorine whatsoever. So I don't have to worry about that chlorine robbing my skin of the moisture.
Bob Sakosta, you've done it again.
Jeff,
Thank you.